Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Lauren Gell, and I am so excited for today's video. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment down below. If you don't know what to comment, just say, yikes, because it really helps with the algorithm as a new content creator, and I would very much appreciate it. I'm not going to go on and on and on, but I know that the video quality is going to be changing up here soon. I already got a mic for videoing, so let me know if it sounds a lot better. I think it does. So without further ado, let's just hop into the video because you know I don't like long intros. I'm like trying to make sure my head's over here so I don't block this area because this is where we're putting pictures. Let's hop right into this. The first thing we're going to talk about is the Rhode Beauty. It's Hailey Bieber's brand, and she came out with phone cases with the lip balm holder on it. I will say, marketing wise, this is brilliant. You know, everyone has their phone with them at all times. Everyone takes selfies these days, or most of society knows how to do selfies now. And what better yet than to put your lip gloss on the front of the case, or I should say the back of the case, so that people will see it all the time. The thing that takes me off about this is these Rhode lip balms have gone so viral all over social media. I don't think this is innovative. I mean, I guess technically it's creative because it's not something that anyone asked for. It looks stupid. Flat out, it looks stupid. Boring colors for the phone cases. That white is going to be dingy and dirty. Well, no one asked for this. No one wants this. The people that buy this are the people who have it and they're showing it off on social media. What's wrong with you? Don't do this. Don't buy it. This was a stupid creation. This is something that I'm not even going to say is innovative because just no one wanted this. I don't want to see it all over social media. Moving right along, something that I'm interested in, I won't be picking up anytime soon, but this is from NYX Professional Makeup. It's their Blur Sunscreen Primer with SPF 30 in it. So it's a blurring primer sunscreen. I am someone that I am notorious for getting to put sunscreen on before my primer and the rest of my makeup. So to have it infused in with my primer is even better. I am a blur pore filling primer girl. I have combination skin leaning oily, and this is something that I can definitely get into. The description here says that it is the Blur and Grip, a 3-in-1 blurring primer. It blurs imperfections, grips makeup for up to 18-hour wear, and helps protect with SPF 30 protection. Appears undetectable on multiple skin tones, no white cast, no greasy filling, infused with coconut juice and cactus flower extract, vegan, cruelty-free, and it's only $14. So I'm really hoping this is a good alternative to the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen, which is like a blurring sunscreen. That one's like $48 or $38 or something like that. So this being $14, I'm here for it. Any sunscreen under $15, sign me up. Sunscreen is something you should be going through routinely because you should sunscreen every day. So I don't necessarily need this one right now, but it's something that I could see myself picking up. The next one is the Good Apple Bronze and Sculpt Balm Duo, and then the Good Apple Blush Balm Duo. These are from KVD Beauty. I like KVD Beauty. I'm not sure about these. I'm going to say that outright. So the bronzer duo is $36, but the blush is $34. So there are 6 different bronzer shades. They all look really, really warm. I don't understand why they're saying contour. The only shade in here that looks relatively close to a contour shade is the top middle shade, but then the bronzer looks very, very orange. So I'm not too sure about the bronzers here. I like the idea of having a duo where you have your cream, bronzer, and contour in one, but the shades don't look like they're accurate. They look way too warm and way too yellow. So those I'm not really interested in. And then the blushes are a blendable cheek color and 2 creamy ultra saturated shades, pore blurring, velvety finish that lasts all day. So yeah, I will say the shades are pretty. The top 2 like pinky reddy tones look very, very similar, so I'm hoping that in person they look different. And then that purple is gorgeous. I'm very interested to see how that purple is. I wish I could wear purple. Purples on me just don't look right with my skin tone. So I'm always intrigued by the purple blushes, but I know that those aren't going to look good on me. So those are pretty. I'm curious to see about more reviews and see if people wind up liking these. Especially those bronzer shades. they look a little funky. So I would recommend like going in store and looking at them if you can. Because I'm telling you right now, none of those are going to be contour shades. You're getting 2 bronzers, essentially. Okay, another blush and bronzer release. This is from Rem Beauty, so Ariana Grande's brand. I'm gonna leave my opinions aside on her, but the blushes and the bronzers do look very, very pretty. They're very silky. I have had the highlighter before. Got rid of it because I just didn't need this excessive amount of highlighters, but it wasn't bad. It just wasn't up to standard with like the Rare Beauty ones, which are my holy grails. So as far as like a standard highlighting powder goes, it's beautiful. The blushes though, those look really, really pretty. Those are some beautiful shades. I mean, every blush launch, you've got like your soft pink, your corally pink, your hot pink. Actually, that's really trendy now since last year and now. Hot pink really wasn't a big thing, but that one does look pretty. I do like that there's more neutral tones in here. So obviously there's a mauve and like a deeper berry tone. But I am excited about the orange shade, the hot pink shade, and like the rosy pink next to the orange. Those are pretty. The bronzers look really pretty. I am a little nervous about the last 2 shades, if they're both similar in color or if one truly is richer, so I'd be curious to see how that goes. And then I think there's like a blush duo where you can do the pink and the like light pink in a bag, because it looks like they're not cut. It's not like a separate picture, so I'm assuming you can get it in a bag. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. Oh, yeah, actually, haha. I just saw it. It says ombre blush set for $39. So, there's also going to be a hydrating matte setting spray too. I have problems with that. How is it hydrating and matte? It contradicts itself. Like, it's not going to be both. It's one or the other, and it's probably going to be matte. The only thing hydrating about it is probably going to be that it's a water-based spray. So, I'm curious to see more marketing on that product because that sounds stupid. The bronzers are $25 and the blushes are $20. That's not a bad price. Rem Beauty isn't terribly priced. And these are called the Hypernova collection. So I'm intrigued by a couple of these. I wouldn't mind picking a couple of them up, but I do want to check out some reviews. And another launch. This one's intriguing to me and I kind of want to buy it just for like an experiment. This is from Refi, I think is how you say it. Refi, I think it's Refi. This is a mascara and it is their Lash Sculpt, I think. I think that's the name of it. It says it creates a sculpted, lifted, lengthened lash for all day lifted hold with a unique curved comb-like applicator that is designed to target each lash, separating and lengthening them. This shape is the most curved I've ever seen. It's really interesting. I'm curious to see if that shape will fit all eyes because eyes are shaped differently. So I'm not sure about that. It doesn't seem like it's anything special. I think the most interesting thing about it is the shape of the wand. But then again, I don't think that's going to fit everyone. So I kind of want to pick this up to try it. It doesn't give me a price, but I'm assuming it's under $30. Which is still expensive, but another thing, speaking of Supergoop, this is a new Protect Tint Daily SPF tint with SPF 50 in it. So that is phenomenal. I'm super excited about it. There's only 14 shades, so I'm a little nervous about that. But as a skin tint, I feel like brands try to get away with a very, very small shade range when they do skin tints because they're like, oh, you know, more people can use one shade. So as far as skin tint goes, I like that there's 14. I wish obviously there was more, but 14 I think is kind of a large range for a skin tint considering what's already out there. And maybe I'll pick it up in the summer. Another thing that we have here is from Too Faced. I feel like I cannot go a video without saying it. Even though I've only done 2 videos, I feel like they're going to be prominent regardless. This is the Disco Crush Eye and Face Sparkle. I think it's only 1 shade. So it says it's the most innovative glitter formula you've ever used. A shifting shimmer formula that feels weightless and looks ultra luxe with iridescence that intensifies and light hits from different angles that applies with just one swipe, delivering maximum dazzle with no fallout and sparkle that doesn't quit. It's called Heart Eyes, and it's a shifting warm rose gold sparkle. If this isn't just a Urban Decay Moon Dust shadow. Now, I love my Urban Decay Moon Dust. This is that. I will say the close-up of it, it does have those, like, that pink reflex, so it is pretty. I don't know about the most innovative, though. I think this is them maybe trying to dupe the Moon Dust shadows from Urban Decay, or even the Diamond Balm highlighters from Fenty. I'm wondering if it's as big as a face comp, like a powder compact, or if it's small like an eyeshadow. It's not the most innovative, and it's been done over and over before, so you're just late to the game. So get out of here with your BS. We have more blushes. There's so much blush. These are from LYS, so I am intrigued by it. I do love LYS. These are the Higher Standard Cream Glow Blush Sticks. So these are described as creamy blush sticks that instantly bring a flush of color to the cheeks with an illuminating finish. Lightweight, easy to blend with an instant pop of color and wearable luminosity. Dewy, ultra creamy formula layers perfectly to achieve a natural flush of pigment on the cheeks. A triangle shaped stick leaving cheeks with a healthy looking glow. With green tea extract, watermelon seed extract, and rose hip oil. They're $20 each, and there are 7 shades. And I will say, just looking at the girl, they all look like they would work on deeper complexions, which is awesome. Like, I'm not mad about it, because I know that these are also probably very, very blendable. That someone as fair as I am can also get away with using them, which is why I love LYS. However, okay, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it kind of looks photoshopped onto this girl's arm. I don't know, it might not be, but it looks too crisp. I don't need any blushes right now, but if I saw these in person, I wouldn't hate to pick one up. I think the one that I'm most intrigued by is like Focused or like Elite, but I don't necessarily need these right now. But I am definitely excited to see them and like just see reviews on them. But I'm also kind of tired of blushes. Blush is pretty, but I am tired of it. Okay, y'all. Pat McGrath. So this says it's nothing new. It's the Mothership Divine Rose 2 Heart's Desired Edition. I think this is a pre-existing palette. I'm not sure, because all it says is like, it gives a description that it's like 10 shades with creamy mattes, molten metallics, and sparkly glitters with a unique shade shifting chromatic. And then it says exclusive limited edition gold packaging for $150. So I think this has already been done before. If not, I feel gaslit, because all of these shades have been done in her palettes time and time again. So even if this is a new palette, she's done these shades all 15,000 times over. So really, is it new? It might be a new color scheme, but I feel like all of these shadows look like they've been plucked from other pre-existing palettes if it is a new palette. However, I think this has been done before, but I could be completely wrong. Here's the thing. Her regular palettes retail for $125, $129, I think now is the updated price. The fact that you were charging like $20 to $25 more for some gold packaging, that's not even real gold probably, like there's no way it's gonna be real gold. Why? What are we doing? Why are you giving us this crap? No one asked for it. Even if this is a phenomenal formulation, which her shadows can be hit or miss, her shimmers are always typically pretty. I've had a couple that have had hard pan, which means that they cake up in the pan and then they don't go on the eye that well. And then I've had mattes from the brand that have been patchy and not that great. So even if the shadows are immaculate, there's no way in hell this is going to equate to $150. The markup on this has to be insane. Now I will say she does do custom eyeshadow packaging, so like these are very nicely weighted palettes. They're bulky though. The artwork on this isn't even exceptional. A lot of people love the artwork on the outer packaging. So that's not even like anything special. It's a blue rose. And then again, it's $150. No, get out of here. Now you're just getting greedy at this point. I love Pat McGrath's artistry, but I don't like her brand. I've had a lot of her stuff in the past and I'm just over it. I'm over her. Not even her. It's probably just a team. I don't know how in-depth she has her hands on, because I don't ever see her actually using a lot of this stuff. But then again, I could be wrong. Like, who am I? But $150, and people are gonna pay for it, and that's the problem, is that people are gonna buy this crap because it's limited edition, and then she's gonna keep doing it. It makes me mad. But I will shout out 2 of my friends over on Instagram. If you don't follow me over there, please do. So Great Blends said, yes, I got mine the first time around in the black box, and then just went like an oh no emoji. And then Megan over at Megan's Makeup Musings, she said, this is so lazy. And I agree. I want to drop kick this palette across the freaking planet. Okay, now that I've calmed down a little bit, we've got Beyonce coming out with her own brand. This is the hair care line. So it makes sense that it's not just makeup. I mean, Beyonce's been known to have phenomenal skin and phenomenal makeup, but it's not like crazy out there, right? Like, it's like most of the time it's like a natural glam or like a heavy beat. So I get the hair care. However, is she actually going to be using this? I don't think so, because she's too fancy for that. She's got too much money to be doing that. Also, I haven't heard her say anything about this or talk about this or anything, so I don't know how involved she is, but I think the brand is called Sacred. There's a bunch of different products. There's a nourishing hair oil that's $44. A clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub that's $38. The hydrating shampoo is $30. The cosmetic bag is $22. A moisture sealing lotion that helps with like split ends is $38. Moisture deep conditioner is $38. Reconstructing treatment mask is $42. Ritual shaking vessel. What is that? What? That's $20. Double cleanse kit is $42. Fermented rice and rose protein rituals $52. Fortifying treatment kit is $46. And then the super fan bundle is $265. What is the ritual shaking vessel? I have to Google this. What is a ritual shaking vessel? Oh, okay. So I went to her website, and it is just a, go away, I don't want 10% off. I'm not buying anything. It's just a shaking thing for the products. So it says that it's designed, it said that it's designed for easily mixing our fermented rice and rose protein powder with water. This bottle allows for easy preparation and application of our fortifying rinse treatment. Says that it is inspired by ancient sculptures. This elegant vessel holds 24 ounces of water and the contents of 1 fermented rice and rose powder packet with enough room to shake and create your treatment. Its wide mouth opening allows for a ginormous pour, while the nozzle attachment offers more precise application. So you're paying $20 for a bottle to put water in and a protein powder. It's like a protein shake for your hair, but it's just the bottle. So instead of the powder being mixed with water already, you're paying for an extra bottle to go along with it. So you buy the protein powder separate, and then you buy the bottle on top of it. And then you have to put your own water in it to then make a protein shake for your hair. Okay, so that's a no. But at this point, like, I'm surprised Beyonce didn't come out with hair care sooner, or any kind of brand for that matter. I'm not surprised. I don't want anything. I am curious to hear what she has to say, or like what to come, but I don't need it. And obviously I know people are going to be like, well, it's not made for you. It's probably made for women that have more textured hair than me, which is just super wavy. So it's not made for me, probably. The price point's kind of steep. But then again, I used to buy like Briogeo hair care products, and I do love them. So when I feel a little fancy, I buy them. But it's not the price point. It's just the, like, of all things, why hair care, you know? So that's coming. Or it already launched February 20th. But the shaking vessel, that's a scam. I'm really excited about this one. This is from Danessa Myricks Beauty. Yes, I'm a big fan of the brand and the woman behind the brand and the artistry. This is the Groundworks palette, but it's with mauves, pinks, and berries. I think this one's called, what is this one called? I don't even know. This is called the Groundworks palette Blooming Romance. So it's a bunch of like berry tones and vibrant colors, and I'm obsessed with it. I have the Groundworks palette, and I really love the textures and I love the textures of the pomade. I love the powders, so I'm super excited about this. I want this so bad. I don't know if I need it right now, but chances are I will be picking it up because I loved the first one. I am so excited about this, and I'm so excited to mix these blush tones to get like custom tones for me. So that's super exciting. So obviously it's designed like the top is for fair to light, and then the bottom is for like tan to medium, or did I say that right? It's for the bottom's for deeper complexions, the top is for fairer complexions. So I'm super excited about it. It's gonna be $65, so it is a steep price point. So I might wait to pick it up during the April Sephora sale. And if you don't know what it is, it's just a talc-free palette that's multi-use, and it has velvety pomades and coordinating oil-absorbing shaping powders that easily define eyes, brows, cheeks, and lips. So I'm excited about it because this is going to have these amazing, deep, rich lip liner tones. You can do lipstick with this, so I'm so excited. And the pomades are going to be more of like a matte texture, which I prefer a matte lipstick anyways, so sign me up. Another thing we have here is from Dolce & Gabbana, which I don't really talk about luxury makeup because I've never used it, but I will say for a luxury brand, this is kind of pretty. This is their Bold Look collection, and the I Dare You palette is $89, so that's steep. Don't think it's worth it for the price point, but I will give them credit that at least it's not a bunch of neutrals. There's some really pretty tones in here. To me, this is a pretty color story. I don't need it, but I just wanted to honorable mention it. However, I don't know if it's actually going to be a good formula. Like, you would be better off just going to like ColourPop or something. So just wanted to mention that. Another big release for the month was from Natasha Denona. It's the Hyper Natural Face Palette, and I watched a couple reviews on this. I'm trying not to when I'm trying to give my own opinions for these videos, but I was genuinely curious because I was roasting it hardcore. I was like, Natasha, what are we doing? Why is this a thing? I know people go hard for her face palettes, but like I've never wanted them. This is supposed to be for all skin tones, and it's supposed to be kind of like the no makeup trend. So you have all shimmers, and they're designed to be able to like build up, but then also kind of sheer out depending on the day or the event, I should say. So you have shadows that are like everyday, dreamy if you want something lightweight. You've got the statement eyeshadow, the soft eyeshadow, and like a casual eyeshadow, and then like the bronzer shades. I've seen a lot of people with fair skin saying that they have to swirl all of them together to get any kind of pigment on the skin, so this is not going to work for deeper complexions. I don't think this was a smart move. Even though the no makeup is trendy, this is not something that's inclusive. So for me, it's a pass. I don't need something like this. I like having different components to use when I'm doing my makeup. I don't like all-in-one palettes. It's $62. It includes a blush duo, a bronze and contour trio featuring 4 new Hyper Silk powder gel formula eyeshadows infused with hydrating ingredients named after moods and occasions that can be used individually or together, and 1 sparkling topper with creamy powder bronzer and contour trio blush duo. It was made, and I don't think it's for me, so pass. But it is a permanent addition, so yeah. Another thing I want to talk about. This is from Dyson. It's their ceramic pink and rose gold Dyson Airwrap. Oh, it says Airwrap multi-styler and dryer, supersonic hair dryer, and then the Air Straight. Why are they making more of them that are just in different colors, and they are like $500? And people are buying them like they're collectibles. What is wrong with society? Obviously, I know Dyson's doing it because, duh, capitalism. But why are people over consuming these things? Like, I have seen the before and afters with these things, and the innovation is that it's blowing air, so you're not putting heat on your hair and damaging it by heat, so you're not doing heat damage. But I will take the heat damage to get better results, because for $500, I could get a whole new head of hair. Why are we doing this? No, it makes me so mad. Though the colors are pretty, you do not need this. I repeat, though the colors are pretty, you do not need this. We're moving on. Another thing that I'm actually interested in this time is from Tarte. It's their Maracuja Juicy Lip Vinyls. I'm not sure about the opaque ones. I'm mostly interested in the shimmery ones because they look scrumptious. I love the Maracuja Juicy Lips. I don't like the plumping ones. Haven't tried the like pH changing ones. I just like the original ones in the pink packaging. But these look yummy. So I really want to pick up at least shimmering coconut and even like shimmering mixed berries. Those two are very, very pretty, and they're different enough to justify maybe having two of them. So Hard Candy is doing a collaboration with the Girl Scouts. Why do we keep collaborating with the Girl Scouts? The cookies aren't even that good, and they're not worth $6. So that's besides the point, I guess. So Hard Candy made these palettes. They're circular to look like a cookie. You got the Mint Explorer, the Caramel Queen, and the Buttery Bestie. So like the three most popular cookies. I don't even want to waste my energy on it. Now the price point's not bad. Nothing's more than $10. And those are the eyeshadow palettes. I don't know if Hard Candy has good formulations, but maybe. You've got lip oils, you have a headband with all the cookies on it. That's actually kind of cute. The one thing that's the cutest to me in here is the little puff is shaped like the Girl Scout logo. That's cute. There's nail stickers, there's press-ons. The puff is $7 and you get 2 in each kit, so that's cute. You get a glowy boosting primer, the mint canvas primer, an iced faced highlighter, a glazed lip marker. Like, the stuff doesn't look bad, it's just the palettes are bland looking. There's a baggie with it. Wait, maybe I'm actually into this. I was a Girl Scout for like 3 years. Ooh, there's a mascara. Ooh, maybe I do want to look at this collection. It's kind of cute. The nail stickers are even cute. Ooh. Okay. So the puffs, the nail stickers, even the bag is adorable. The eyeshadow palettes I could care less for. We're gonna move on from this. So I like it. I don't think I need it. Moral of the story. From NYX Cosmetics, we have the Matte Buttermelt Bronzers. I'm a little weirded out by these. So it says that this formula melts into the skin, delivering a buttered up bronzed finish and silky smooth skin infused with mango butter, shea butter, and almond butter for up to 12-hour wear for a sun-soaked bronze all year round in 8 soft glow shades that are $10 each. The price point's not bad whatsoever. However, they have like a pinky cool undertone. So are they like a bronzer situation like Bare Minerals, where it's like a blush with a little bit of like warmth in it, so you can use it as like a blush bronzer hybrid? I don't know. Maybe it's just the promos. They also are kind of giving me Physicians Formula vibes because of like the swirl pattern in it. I'm curious about these, but they look way too pink and red toned. So we'll have to find out more. And if they are pink and red toned, then why? I need to investigate. Another thing I'm excited about, and I haven't been that excited for Nabla in a while, but this is their Forget Me Not palette. I love a good Forget Me Not. The flower is pretty, it's cute, I love it. So, this has a palette with matte and metal finishes. There's glitter, there's 2 glitters in here, I think. You have Ozonic, which is a transparent based glitter with aqua and lilac reflex, so it's got like a duochrome situation. Iris, which is a vivid purple chunky glitter with indigo electric blue reflex. That sounds pretty. The Saffron Flower, which is a vivid lilac. I love a beautiful rich lilac on the eye. And then Hortensia, I think, is like a denim, and I am so excited. This looks so pretty. I kind of want this. I don't know the price point because it's... Oh, are these individuals? These, I think, could be individual shadows because by each name, there is a price. I thought this was a quad, but now it looks kind of big, so maybe it's not? Nope, they're singles. Ha ha ha. Limited edition. They're singles. Never mind. I thought I was going to get this because it's a palette, but it's not. You have to buy them separately, I think, so that's a no. Bummer. That really makes me sad. I was so excited about it. Oh well. Anyways, moving on. I'm very intrigued by this by Urban Decay. This is the new foundation. It's the Face Bond Waterproof Liquid Foundation with niacinamide. I love when makeup is mixing in skincare. I think it's a great move forward. So I'm excited about that. I love niacinamide for my skin. And this foundation looks interesting. It's a very unique component. I think it's a squeezy tube because of the tip of it. But this says that it is a 3-in-1, combines foundation, serum, and a setting powder. That's really cool. Its self-setting powder absorbs sweat and oil, offering a natural finish for up to 24 hours. Lightweight for all skin types. Includes a patent-pending precision dropper. It says use with a sponge, brush, or fingers for customized coverage and finish. Waterproof and sweatproof formula, resistant to smudging and transferring in 40 shades. It's vegan and cruelty-free. I am like giddy. I'm so excited. So I loved the Naked foundation from the brand, and I think they've discontinued it. I love that foundation so much. But this looks really, really cool. So I'm wondering if this is to replace that. Not that it's the same, but that one was phenomenal for oily skin, especially in the summer. So I'm hoping this is up to par. With any foundation or complexion product, go check it out in store before you buy it. I might just wing it and buy it online. Who knows? But I'm a little nervous though, because I don't like when I can't get the top off of my foundation to get every last bit out. So I'm hoping that you could screw the top off. But I'm excited about this. I wish there were just 10 to 15 more shades, but 40 isn't the worst. I really want to check that out. And then we have the last and final thing. So we're going to end on a strong one. This is the Haus Labs Color Fuse Blush Powders. Apparently there's new shades and a new brush, and then they updated the packaging. So those limited edition blushes aren't limited edition from the first time around. I love when brands do that. 2 new shades are French Rosette and Fire Moon. Ugh. Okay, so they're $32. The packaging now has, the top is now matching the color inside. I have an unpopular opinion. These blushes were pretty. I had Pomelo Peach. It was alright. I really had to dig in and go in to have pigment show up on me to my liking. I won't buy these. There's some really pretty tones that they've brought in. The 2 new shades are pretty. Like French Rosette is super, super pretty. So maybe if I pick up a different shade and I try that out, maybe I'd be into it. But there's nothing substantial about them besides the additives in the blush, like the skincare ingredients. I don't need this anytime soon. I'm a little peeved because why did you say these were limited edition, but then you brought them back, and it's not like you reformulated anything. You just added 2 new colors and you updated the packaging for something that wasn't even more than 2 years old. Haus Labs, I respected the brand for a while, but I'm kind of over it. Every brand has a cash grab, and Haus Labs just had to do that a little bit earlier than some. And I love Lady Gaga, so this is no hate towards her. Why didn't they just... I get if you update the packaging, whatever. They phased them out not even maybe 6 months ago, if that. So why phase them out just to bring them back 6 months later? There's 2 new shades and it's new packaging, and the only thing new about the packaging is there's like the top of it matches the inside. It's not anything substantial, so don't run out and buy these because you probably have these shades a million times over. And the blushes, the blush that I had wasn't even that great. So even with these being brought back, are they really worth it? No. Don't let the pretty color on the front of the packaging make you buy a bunch of them. Because you don't need them. You probably have these shades a million times over. It gets on my nerves. It frustrates me so much. It's the same story every time. It's the same freaking tricks every time. I'm not falling for it no more. Yeah. Woohoo. We made it to the end. Okay guys, if you stuck around until the end, thank you so much. I definitely got heated, but things were just coming in hot. Had a lot of emotions this time around. But I'm so happy that you stuck around to the end. I really, really appreciate it. As I said already, like, subscribe. If you don't know what to comment and you don't want to say yikes, just say what you're interested in. from the month of February, even January. If you missed the last one, go watch that one. I love doing these videos because I really get to dissect what I'm actually into and what I'm not. You guys get to analyze with me, and it's super, super fun, and I love how interactive these videos can get. I'm curious to see what I'm gonna pick up. I will say, I'm gonna do my purchaser pass for March, and then from there, I'm going to kind of figure out what I might want to pick up quarterly and do it that way. I will say I'm also debating on holding off because the spring savings event from Sephora has just been launched on Trendmood, and it says that it will be from April 5th to the 15th. Everyone can shop if you sign up for Beauty Insider. That's just their rewards program. It's not the greatest, but I mean, hey, 10% off is 10% off. There's 3 different categories. There's Beauty Insider, and then if you spend like $350, you become VIB, and then after that, I think if you spend like $500, or I don't even know if it's $500. It might be more, but then you reach Rouge. Rouge is 20% off and they shop first. VIB is 15% off and they are the second to shop, and then Beauty Insider shops the last. But you still get your 10% off. So there's some hot products that tend to sell out fast. Like I said, 10% off is 10% off. A discount's a discount. If you're going to pick this up, you might as well use a discount regardless of how small it is. So that's something to kind of keep in mind and stay watchful for. I think that's all I really have. Again, I really appreciate you all being here, and I hope you have a wonderful day, night, whenever you're watching this. And I am sure I will see you in the next one. So, bye.